Hey, I just finished up at the clinic. I know it's your dad's funeral today, and I feel awful that I couldn't skip this appointment. It's been on the books for months, and they said it'd be hard to reschedule. I wouldn't have gone if there was any other way.
Don't say that! You didn't do anything wrong, Hallie! Honestly, if my dad were still around, he'd be the first to say there's nothing more important than your health. You know how he was, always talking about how a family's only strong when the mom is healthy.
That sounds like something he'd say. Still, it's hard not to feel a little guilty. Everyone's coming together to say goodbye, and I'm at a clinic.
And everyone will still be there when you arrive. Anyway, you've got time. The service isn't until the afternoon. And more importantly, you're pregnant. You're taking care of yourself and our baby. That's exactly what he'd want.
You're being too kind to me. I was really worried you'd be upset.
Why would I be? You've done nothing but support me these past few weeks. This pregnancy hasn't been easy, and you still insisted on helping with the funeral arrangements.
I wanted to help in any way I could, but I feel bad now because there was a problem at the clinic this morning. I guess the doc got stuck in traffic, so I might be late getting to the chapel.
If it's looking bad, just take a helicopter. I'll pay for everything.
Yeah, sure. You would fork out several $1,000s in order to take me a couple miles to the chapel. And where would the helicopter land, anyway?
Don't worry about a thing. Just get to the chopper!
I gotta hand it to you. Not many people would be able to joke around like that on the day of their dad's funeral. Anyway, I'm gonna get on the road real soon. If I think I'm gonna be late, I'll let you know. Thanks, Aiden. Really.
You don't need to thank me. You're my wife. I'm just glad you're all right. Just promise me you'll take your time and get here safe.
I promise. I'll message again when I'm on my way.
Looking forward to seeing you.
Hey there. You're Hallie, right? Just wanted to double check before we get properly reacquainted. Wouldn't want to startle the wrong wife. Sorry, who is this? This isn't a number I know, and your name doesn't show up. How did you even get my contact info? Oh, don't worry about that. Let's just say a friend left their phone lying around, and curiosity got the better of me. You went through someone else's phone to find me? That's seriously not okay. What do you want? Wow, you really don't recognize me? I thought I left more of an impression than that. It's me, Kalina, Aiden's first wife. Wait, what? Kalina? Why are you messaging me? What is this? Oh, relax. I just wanted to give you a little heads up. I'm on my way to the funeral, so I'll probably be seeing you soon. You're coming where? You can't seriously think showing up today is appropriate. Oh, I think it's the perfect time, actually. I felt like a little reunion was in order, you could say. Kalina, I have no idea what you're after, but you are not a part of this family anymore. Do not come to the funeral. Do you understand me? This day isn't about you. I'm not coming for them. I'm coming for Aiden. You're just a sideshow for the main attraction. You are unbelievable. After everything that happened, you think you can just show up out of nowhere and make demands? I don't think I need to remind you that you cheated on Aiden. And not just with some random guy you met at a bar. You had an affair with Aiden's uncle Hector. You didn't just hurt him, you tore his entire family apart. And now, on the day of his father's funeral, you want to waltz in like none of that ever happened? Oh, come on, that whole thing's ancient history. People make mistakes. Besides, it's not like I was the only one involved. You're right, Hector shares some of the blame too, but only one of you is trying to crash a funeral uninvited. Crash? Oh, please, I have every right to be there. No, you don't. You lost that right the moment you walked out on your marriage and your in-laws. Neither Aiden nor his father wanted you back then, and I promise you they don't want you back now. Aiden's a big boy, Hallie. I think he can speak for himself. I don't need your permission, sweetheart. You're delusional if you think he wants to see you. You showing up like this is cruel. Cruel? Oh, no. What's cruel is pretending your little marriage actually means something. Let's be real for a moment, okay? If I hadn't stepped aside, you never would have had a chance with him. You didn't step aside, Kalina. You stepped all over Aiden and ground his heart into the dirt, and Aiden had no interest in picking up the pieces. Believe what you want, but I'm done being the ex. Starting today, I'm going back to being the one and only Mrs. Aiden. You are out of your mind. We'll see about that. By the end of the day, you're going to be the one on the outside looking in, so I'd start getting used to the view. Aiden, something is seriously wrong. I just got a line message from Kalina, your ex-wife. She somehow got my number from someone's phone, and she said she's on her way to the funeral. Is this real? What is happening?
Hallie, you need to listen to me. Do not come to the funeral, do you understand? Stay away! I'm not messing around. Turn around now. Don't even get near the chapel.
What? Why? Is she really there? I thought she was bluffing. Should I come help? I can be there in 15 minutes.
No! No, do not come. I mean it. Hallie, stay away. Yeah, she's here. She walked in like she owns the place. I looked up and there she was, smiling like this is some kind of class reunion.
She's inside the chapel right now? What is she doing?
She's talking to people like she's still part of the family, smiling, calling relatives by name. My cousin Jenny froze when she saw her. My aunt left crying. People are whispering. My relatives are shaking. The entire front row is tense. Everyone's staring at me for answers.
Oh my God, Aiden. Why is she doing this? What does she even want?
I don't know, but this isn't random. She planned it. And Hallie, she knows you're pregnant.
What? How? How the hell would she know that?
She heard it through someone or traced your name through friends or something. She got your info and followed the trail straight to you. I'm doing everything I can to keep her contained. Couple of my friends are standing around her just in case she tries anything funny. Just please stay away. Don't let her see you. Not today.
Okay, I understand. I'll pull into the cafe and wait it out. What do you think she's after?
The only thing I know for sure is that she didn't come here to mourn my father. She walked in like she belonged, like this was a stage for the performance of a lifetime. And now she's just sitting there, smiling.
You're serious? She's actually acting like she deserves to be there?
Yeah, she's calm as anything. It's almost eerie. Not a hint of shame, like she's got unfinished business to settle.
That's sick. After everything she did to your family, how could she even show her face?
Because in her head, this is a second chance. She thinks she can claw her way back into my life.
Why now? Why today of all days?
Apparently, she found out there's inheritance money involved, and she's desperate.
You think she's after money?
Hallie, she's broke. I mean, seriously broke, like neck deep in debt.
But still, even if that were the case, why do this? Showing up at a funeral like it's some kind of lottery ticket?
When we were married, she burned through every cent we had. She's got no savings and no plan. Just bags and bills and luxury she couldn't afford.
I remember you told me, but God, I didn't realize it was that bad.
It was worse than I ever let on, and now she sees my dad's gone and thinks she's got another shot at cashing in. Like if she just plants herself close enough, she'll get a piece.
This is disgusting. So what happens now? What do we do?
I already called my cousin Jenny. She's heading your way right now. Let her find you. Stay close. Don't come here no matter what. I'll handle Kalina. I swear I'll shut this down before the service even starts.
Okay. Just be careful, all right? Please.
I will, but I need you to promise you'll stay safe. You and the baby are all that matters to me right now. Everything else can burn.
Hey, would you mind calling off your silly little bodyguards? Your football buddies from college are standing around me like I'm some sort of wanted criminal. I just came to see you, Aiden. Tell them to back off. I'm not here to cause trouble.
You already are trouble. Showing up uninvited on today of all days, you've lost it.
You're saying that because you have your image to keep up, but I know the truth. We're getting back together. That's why I came.
Back together? What reality are you living in?
Oh, come on. You think I believe you're really happy with her? Let's not pretend this wasn't a shotgun wedding. She got pregnant and you did the right thing, didn't you?
No, I did the real thing. I married the woman I love.
Love, please. You didn't love her the way you loved me.
What we had wasn't love, Kalina. It was chaos. You destroyed everything you touched.
Then why do you still look at me like that? Like there's something unfinished between us?
I look at you like a cautionary tale, like a mistake I barely escaped from.
Don't lie to yourself. You still feel something. Otherwise, you wouldn't be this angry.
I'm angry because you're hijacking my father's funeral for your delusions.
What's really bothering you is the inheritance, huh? You know Hallie's going to take a cut that should have gone to us.
There is no us, Kalina. Not anymore. And Hallie doesn't care about the money, unlike you.
Fine, she can have her little share. I'll tolerate it. Because I know you'll come around eventually.
You're not doing anyone a favor, and if you think I'd leave my wife and child for you, you're completely out of your mind. Tell me, since we're being honest, what happened to Hector? You know, my uncle, the one you cheated on me with?
Fine, you want honesty? I dumped him. What was the point of sticking around after he got cut out of the will? The whole reason I bothered with him was because your grandfather left him something decent.
Wow. You're just saying that out loud now? Not even pretending anymore?
Why should I? You already think the worst of me. I figured if I played my cards right, I'd get a piece of the pie through him. But he got cut out. Boom, end of the line. So I adjusted the plan. That's what smart people do.
You adjusted the plan by crawling back to me?
Look, Aiden, you have no siblings. Your mom passed years ago. It's just you now. All of it goes to you. It makes sense. If you and I got back together, I'd be your wife again. We'd keep everything in the family. It's logical.
You really think inheritance law works like musical chairs? Whoever's standing closest when the music stops gets paid?
I'm just saying this doesn't have to be complicated. Think of today as a slight detour. Everything's still on track.
No, it's not on track, and it never was. Do you even know why Hector got disqualified? It was because of you.
Oh, come on. Don't blame me for his screw-ups.
I'm not blaming, I'm stating a fact. He was still in line to inherit his share of Grandpa's estate until your affair got exposed. The scandal, the shouting matches, the threats. He lost everything because of what you two did. So congratulations, you didn't just destroy your own chances, you took him down with you.
That's not fair. You're twisting everything.
What I'm doing is telling the truth. You've never loved anyone, just money. You're not here for me, you're not here for my father. You're here for whatever scraps you can grab. Hallie deserves peace, so do us all a favor and get out of her way.
You don't understand, Aiden. I spent a lot of money getting ready for this day. $50,000. Do you hear me? I spent $50,000 because I knew we were getting back together. I rented an apartment near your neighborhood. I bought clothes, furniture, everything to make it feel like home again. I even printed out a marriage registration form.
Unreal. You spent $50,000 based on a fantasy. No, a delusion. That's not my fault.
It wasn't a fantasy, and I'm not delusional. You and I, we were real. We had something. You can't just pretend it meant nothing. We were married. We lived together. We laughed together.
And then you cheated with my uncle. You made sure whatever we had ended right there.
I messed up. I know I did. But people forgive each other all the time. Why can't you forgive me too? Please, I'm in too deep. I have debts I can't pay back. The people I borrowed from, they're not the kind you ignore. Just help me pay it off. Half, even a quarter. I wouldn't be asking if it wasn't serious.
You shouldn't have borrowed what you couldn't repay. That's not my responsibility.
It is. You and I were married. I stood by you when you were struggling.
You stood by me while draining every cent I had. There's nothing between us now, and you were never entitled to any part of my family's estate.
You're being heartless, completely heartless.
No, I'm being done. And for the record, the police are already on their way.
What? Why?
You forced your way into a private venue. You threatened people, you caused a scene, and now you're gonna face the consequences.
You can't do this to me. I need your help.
Don't ever message me again. Don't show your face in front of me or Hallie ever again. We're done. You really thought you could show up and force your way back into my life like nothing ever happened?
I had to try. You wouldn't listen to me any other way.
Most of my family has restraining orders against you, Kalina. That should have told you everything.
They always hated me. They turned you against me. This isn't fair.
No, you did a perfectly good job of that yourself.
But if you really hate me so much, then why are you even talking to me?
I kept this conversation going for one reason. To buy time. That's it.
Time for what? You're not making sense. Why are you acting like I'm dangerous?
Because you are. I heard from my cousin Jenny about what you did out in front of the chapel. You shoved a pregnant woman.
I thought that was Hallie. How was I supposed to know?
Yeah, well, she wasn't. Hallie hasn't even arrived yet. You went after a stranger, and now the police are coming.
No, you didn't. You didn't call them. Tell me you didn't.
I absolutely did, and they're almost here. You're being arrested, and it's exactly what you deserve.
You can't do this to me. I'm your wife.
You were my wife, past tense. You burned that bridge a long time ago. Hallie is my wife now, and you know what? We didn't just end up together by accident. We struggled. We went through infertility treatment. She married me knowing the odds.
So what? You think that makes her better than me?
No, the fact that she would never have an affair with my family members or anyone else makes her better than you. She chose love, you chose greed.
You're still in love with me. I know it. You're just confused.
Nope, I'm done, and I won't let you come near me or Hallie ever again. The sirens are close now. You'll be gone in minutes, and so will this nightmare.
Kalina was arrested that day, charged not only with trespassing, but also with resisting arrest and a litany of other crimes. I didn't see her. I never even made it to the venue before they took her away. Aiden made sure of that. The funeral went on peacefully after she was gone. I arrived just in time to help say goodbye. We stood together as Aiden's father was laid to rest, finally without disruption. A few weeks later, I gave birth to our son. He was small but strong. Holding him felt like the end of a long storm. We later heard Kalina's debts were tied to dangerous loan sharks. Someone said she was sent overseas to work it off, but Aiden didn't want to know more. He deleted the messages without opening them. She's not a part of our life, he said. She doesn't get a single second more. And that was it. We turned the page. We chose peace. We chose love. Aiden promised our son would grow up knowing security, not chaos. And I believe him.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Have you left the house yet? Yeah, I left a little while ago. I've still got a million things to do before the ceremony.
Of course you did. Off to play the blushing bride before the curtain lifts.
I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but okay.
Are you really planning to go through with it? The dress, the vows, the whole ridiculous display? Because I must say, it's a bit shameless, don't you think? Parading around like some picture-perfect newlywed when the truth is painfully obvious to everyone with half a brain.
Karen, what are you even talking about? Eric and I have been married for 6 months. This isn't some big secret.
Yes, 6 months. And now you're conveniently 3 months pregnant. Funny how that worked out.
It's not convenient. That's just how life worked out. We were already married before I even found out.
Oh, please, you can drop the act. I see right through you. The desperate rush to make everything look respectable. The fake smiles. This whole charade today. You think wearing white makes everything pure? Oh, it's laughable. You know, I warned Eric. I told him that rushing into something like this would only lead to regret. But he was so infatuated, so utterly blinded by your little innocent act. I suppose I should have expected as much. Men always fall for the wide eyes and soft voices.
Karen, I don't know what you think you figured out, but I haven't lied to anyone. I love Eric. That's all this is. That's all it's ever been.
Love? Is that what you call this? Getting pregnant outside of wedlock and then dragging my son into a shotgun wedding before the rumors spread? You think I haven't done the math? You were already pregnant when you trapped him into signing those papers.
That's not true. Eric and I got married because we wanted to. We didn't even know I was pregnant back then.
So now you're expecting me to believe that this child is his just because you say so? How convenient.
I don't care if you believe it or not, because it is his, and we couldn't be happier. We're building a life together, and we wanted you to be a part of it.
I'm not interested in being part of a lie. You might have fooled Eric, but you haven't fooled me. I see through this little fairy tale you're trying to sell, and I promise you, I'm not letting you get away with it.
Wait, what does that mean? What are you going to do? Karen? Please don't do something crazy. This is supposed to be a happy day. If you're upset, then just talk to me. We can figure this out, but not like this. Karen, are you still there? Come on, don't go silent on me now. What are you planning? Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this.
Sweetheart, are you doing okay? I just wanted to check in. Big day today. Lots of emotions, I'm sure.
I'm fine, Mom. Just trying to get dressed in peace. What's going on?
I've just been thinking about everything. Are you sure? I mean, really sure that you want to go through with this?
Oh, come on. This conversation again, Mom? For the final time, yes, I am sure that I want to marry Sarah. I mean, we're already married. This is just the ceremony. We've been married for over 6 months now.
I'm not trying to upset you, honey. I'm just worried. You've always had such a good heart. You trust people so easily.
I'm not an idiot, Mom. I know who I married. Sarah's not some stranger. I've known her for years now.
Well, that's exactly why I'm saying something now, before it's too late.
Too late for what? What are you even talking about?
I didn't want to say anything, but I think Sarah's been cheating on you and the baby. I'm sorry, Eric, but I don't think it's yours.
Are you serious right now?
I wouldn't say it if I wasn't worried. I've seen the signs. The sudden pregnancy, the way she hides things, it's all too suspicious.
No. No way. Sarah would never cheat on me.
I'm just asking you to be careful. Don't go through with something you can't take back.
This is unbelievable. Do you hear yourself? You sound completely insane.
She's not who she says she is, Eric. She's been deceiving you. She never even went to college. Did you know that? Born into some tiny, no-name family with nothing, no education, no pedigree.
So what? She's kind. She's smart. She works hard. She's everything I want in a wife. Who cares where she came from?
I just wish I'd looked into her background more before things got this far. I should have done more from the beginning. I should have listened to my gut the moment she walked into your life. But no, I stepped back. I stayed quiet. I let you make your own decisions because I wanted to believe in you. And now you're standing on the edge of a mistake you can't take back.
Mom, what the hell are you even saying right now?
I'm saying it's not too late, not yet. But once you go through with this circus of a wedding, it's over. You'll be stuck.
You need to stop right now. You don't get to talk about Sarah like that.
You're in love with an illusion, Eric. The sweet little act she's been playing, none of it is real, and you're too blinded to see it, but I'm not. I see it clear as day.
What are you going to do? Mom, you're scaring me. Seriously, what does that mean? Don't do something you can't undo. Please, this is our wedding day. I'm begging you, don't ruin this. Don't ruin her. Don't ruin me.
I'm not ruining anything. I am protecting you. Someone has to, because clearly you won't protect yourself. Well, that was quite the scene, wasn't it? I imagine you didn't expect me to speak up, but someone had to. I cannot believe you just did that in front of everyone. It wasn't lies, Sarah. It was the truth. No one else had the guts to say out loud. I told you I'd show Eric who you really are, and I did. Interrupting our ceremony, screaming lies about me, about our baby? What you did was humiliate your own son, and you embarrassed me in front of every single guest we invited. You didn't protect anyone. You hurt him. You hurt every single person in that chapel. Yes, the truth hurts, doesn't it, Sarah? That's why you've been avoiding it all this time. You've been lying since day one, playing the sweet little victim. Oh, it feels so liberating to finally get that off my chest. I know it must have been embarrassing for Eric to have his wife exposed like that, but I did what I had to do. I stopped him before he made the biggest mistake of his life. Nothing you said was true. Not one word. I have never cheated on Eric. That baby is his, and he knows it. Oh, please, you think anyone believes that now, after your little meltdown? That guilt on your face said it all. You are unbelievable, truly. You weren't invited to speak. You weren't asked to give a blessing. You were supposed to be a guest. Instead, you made a mockery of the most important day of our lives. I was the only one brave enough to say what everyone else was thinking. You're not brave, you're bitter, and you're no longer welcome here. Go home, Karen. You are banned from the reception. I don't need to stay. The wedding's already ruined. You're not going to keep the charade going, not after this. You think you're still going to celebrate? With what dignity? We're still having the reception. Believe what you want. You've done enough damage already, but we're moving forward with or without you. Oh, I'm sure you'll try to salvage it. Beg Eric not to leave you. Apologize to the guests as they walk out in awkward silence. It's going to be pathetic. Think whatever you want, Karen. I am done talking to you. I have a wedding to get back to. Enjoy sorting out the ruins of your life, you vile little succubus. I think I'll call my friend Charlene and go have a cup of tea at that lovely little cafe we always go to. Well, I hope you're enjoying yourself tonight, sweetheart. I imagine you're curled up somewhere, sobbing in your ridiculous dress, wondering how it all fell apart. You should have known better than to challenge me. Honestly, what were you thinking? Karen, are you actually being serious right now? After everything you pulled? I told you not to cross me. I warned you, but you didn't listen. So now you get to reap what you sow. I already hired a lawyer for Eric. The divorce papers are being drafted as we speak. By tomorrow, you'll be a cautionary tale. Wow, you really think you're the puppet master in all this, don't you? You honestly believe Eric's going to leave me because of you? Hate to break it to you, but the wedding went on, without a hitch. What? No. No, he didn't. There's no way he still went through with it. Not after what I revealed. Not after I laid it all out in front of everyone. You mean after you stormed in, started screaming nonsense, and made a complete fool of yourself? That part? Yeah, that happened, and then we moved on. Eric stood with me. Our friends and family stayed. We said our vows. We danced. We laughed. It was exactly the wedding we wanted. Oh, you're lying. He would never let the wedding continue after he found out what you really are. I'm not lying, but even if I were, it's honestly pathetic that you're hoping it's true. I'm not hoping. I'm trying to protect my son. Protect him from what, Karen? A wife who loves him? A baby we're both thrilled to meet? You don't love him. You betrayed him. You're pregnant with another man's child. Okay, I've had enough of this. I want to ask you something, Karen. You've been flinging those baseless allegations at me all day now, but can you answer me something? Why do you think I'm cheating on Eric?
I have never cheated on Eric, and I never will. He is the love of my life. So tell me, what in the world is your problem with me?
Don't you dare stand there acting innocent, not after what I saw with my own 2 eyes. This morning, Sarah, this morning, I drove by your place just to see if everything was moving along, and what do I see? You, outside, all smiles, whispering with some man like it was your little secret.
Wait, what are you talking about? What man?
Oh, don't play dumb with me. He was tall, maybe mid-20s, handsome, I'll admit, standing far too close for comfort. You two were laughing like you didn't have a care in the world, like you weren't hours away from marrying my son. And you were talking about the baby, like it belonged to him.
Are you being serious right now? Karen, that was...
I'm so excited for the baby, he said. I can't wait to meet him. And you were glowing like a guilty teenager. You think I imagined that?
Oh my God, Karen, that was my brother, my little brother. His name is Josh. He's 24. He came over because my car broke down this morning. I was going to take a taxi to the wedding instead, but Josh lives nearby, so he offered to pick me up. I cannot believe this is what all your accusations have been about.
No, I don't believe that. You're just making that up to cover your tracks. What kind of brother shows up unannounced and acts like that? He was practically beaming, like he was the father. No man is that excited about someone else's baby.
He's excited because it's his first nephew, Karen. Not that you'd understand what family joy actually looks like. He's been working out of state for the past year. He literally just got back into town and wanted to see me. You saw a moment of genuine happiness between 2 siblings and twisted it into something gross. I was standing in front of my own house with my own brother, and somehow that's proof I'm cheating. That's what you built this entire disaster on? That?
Don't talk to me like I'm crazy. I know what I saw. And don't act like your story is so airtight. Why haven't I met him before, huh? If he's your brother, why is this the first time I'm even hearing about him?
You have met him, Karen. Not in person, maybe, but you've seen him. Last year I was FaceTiming him in the living room and you walked in. He waved at you. You looked up, gave him that tight little half smile you always give people you don't care about, and walked away. Don't tell me you never saw him. You just didn't bother to ask who he was. You never wanted to know.
I don't remember that. I really don't. Are you sure it was him? Oh, maybe it was someone else.
Of course I'm sure. I was literally mid-sentence when you walked in. You looked right at him. He said, "Hi, nice to meet you," and you said nothing. Just rolled your eyes and went back to scrolling on your phone. You didn't even ask who he was because you didn't care.
Maybe I was distracted. I had a lot on my mind that day.
Aaron, you never had any interest in getting to know me or my family. You made that clear from day one. Every time I tried to include you, invite you in, you shut me down. You ignored me. You judged me. And now you're here waving your pitchfork around, calling me a liar based on nothing.
I wasn't judging. I was being cautious. You don't come from the same world as us. You didn't go to college. Your parents run a bakery.
Oh my God, you are unbelievable. You think love is about resumes and bloodlines? I may not have gone to some fancy school, but I have a job, a home, a husband who loves me, and we're starting a family together. But I guess none of that matters because I didn't grow up in a gated community. And you know what, Karen? I'm done. Talking to you is exhausting. It's honestly more stress than I can take right now. So from here on out, Eric's going to be the one dealing with you. I'm not doing this anymore.
What? Oh, don't you dare ignore me. This conversation is not over. Eric, I don't know what Sarah told you, but she was absolutely vicious to me just now. She said the most awful things. She told me I was toxic, that I was too stressful to be around. Can you believe that? After everything I've done for you? That woman doesn't respect me. She never has. You really think that's someone who should be raising your child? I'm telling you now, as your mother, you need to divorce her before it's too late.
Are you serious right now? You're really trying this again? Mom, Sarah's sitting next to me. I saw everything. I know exactly what was said. You weren't attacked. You were confronted, and you couldn't handle it.
Oh, so now I'm the villain? Oh, just like that? You're taking her word over mine? I raised you, Eric. I know when someone's manipulating you. She is driving a wedge between us. Even if I was wrong about her and that man this morning, it doesn't mean I'm wrong about everything. You don't know what she's hiding. She could still be cheating on you, and that baby. You really think it's yours?
You really are unbelievable. You won't even admit when you're wrong. You just shift to a new lie. You want to believe she's cheating because it fits your narrative, because you can't stand the fact that I chose someone you didn't approve of. I've listened to you insult Sarah behind her back for years. The jabs about her not going to college, the snide remarks about her family. You've acted like she's beneath us, but she's never once treated you with anything but grace.
I just want what's best for you. Is that so wrong? A woman with real credentials, someone refined, educated, someone who knows how to carry herself in public. Sarah makes you look like a charity case, like you settled, and you're better than that.
Enough! Enough! You don't get to talk about my wife like that ever again! You think you know what's best for me? You think your twisted version of refined means anything to me? I didn't marry Sarah for her college degree. I married her because she's honest and real and strong. She didn't grow up in your world, but she built her own. And I respect her for that more than I've ever respected anything you've done. You look down on her because she didn't come from money, but she's worth more than any of that. She's the one who makes me feel loved. She's the one who stood by me. You've done nothing but sabotage.
Eric, come on. You're angry. You don't mean all this. You're just being dramatic. We'll talk later when you're not.
No, we won't. I meant every word. We're done. I don't want you in our lives anymore. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't come near my family. This is the last time you'll ever hear from me.
I always thought people yelling, "I object" at weddings was something that only happened in movies. Until Karen did it at ours. She stood up, pointed at me, and screamed like a lunatic. Security had her out of the venue in under a minute. No one believed her. Her lies were so outlandish it was honestly embarrassing. Even her own husband was so disgusted by the scene she made that he filed for divorce the next day. A week later, she came to our old house, pounding on the door, screaming obscenities, demanding Eric wake up and get away from that girl. But we'd already moved. A new family lives there now. They called the police, and Karen ended up getting arrested for trespassing and disturbing the peace. Hopefully, she gets sent to a mental institution. Maybe then she'll get the help she so desperately needs.
Celeste, hey! I hope I'm not catching you while you're working.
Hi, Gia. No worries, I'm on break right now, so it's totally fine. What's up? Something on your mind?
Not really anything urgent or serious. It's just, I haven't seen you at the kindergarten lately. Your husband's been doing drop-off and pick-up for a while now, hasn't he?
Yeah. Actually, I just got promoted to a full-time position at the place I've been working part-time at for years.
Oh, wow! Congratulations! That's amazing!
Thank you. Because of that, my work hours shifted a bit. And right now, my husband's schedule is more flexible than mine, so we figured it made sense for him to handle drop-offs and pickups for the time being.
Wait, wasn't your husband working a regular office job? How's he managing with the flexible schedule? Is he doing remote work or something?
Yeah, more or less, something like that. He's able to work from home most days, so it gives us a little wiggle room.
I see. So I guess we'll be seeing more of him around the kindergarten for a while, huh?
Probably, yeah. But don't worry, I'll still try to attend as many school events as I can. Even if I'm working full-time now, I don't want it to feel like I've vanished from the kindergarten scene completely. I still want to be present, especially for the big moments.
That's really good to hear. Honestly, I was a little worried. It's easy to drift away when work gets busier, but it's nice that you're thinking ahead about all that.
Yeah, I've been reminding myself that this phase of our kids' lives is so short. Work is important, sure, but I don't want to look back and realize I missed out on everything just because I got caught up in a job title. Finding the right balance is tricky, but I'm trying.
Well, it really sounds like you've got your priorities straight. It's not easy trying to juggle it all.
Tell me about it. Some days feel like a never-ending checklist. And even with my husband helping out more, it's still a lot. But at least we're working as a team.
That makes such a difference, does it not? Having someone who steps in without making you feel guilty or judged.
Exactly. We've had our fair share of disagreements, like any couple, but he really stepped up this time. I'm grateful.
That's great to hear. Anyway, don't push yourself too hard, all right? I know going from part-time to full-time is a big change, physically and mentally. Thanks, Gia. I really appreciate that. I'll take it one step at a time, but for now, better get back to work before my break ends. All right, talk soon, and congrats again on the promotion. Thanks. Let's catch up properly sometime soon, yeah? Definitely. Take care. You too. Celeste, hey! It's been a little while, huh? How have you been? Gia? Yeah, it has. I've been meaning to reach out, but things got hectic. I'm sorry I disappeared for a bit. You seem busy, more than usual. Well, yeah, I got moved into a new project at work, a big one, a new business division, all hands on deck. The hours have been brutal, but I can see the light at the end now. That sounds intense. It is. But I'm planning to be at the next kindergarten event, just so you know. Trying to keep things normal for Lily. Sure, not what I was really going to talk about, though. Oh? Actually, I need to say something. It's kind of a big deal. A bit awkward, too. What is it? So, I want your husband. Excuse me? I said, well, more like, I've already got him. Your husband, Bowen, he's with me now. Sorry, what? You heard me. I'm not saying it to be dramatic. I just figured you had the right to hear it straight from me instead of finding out some other way. You're telling me that you and Bowen are in a relationship? Yeah, emotionally, physically, the whole package. We're together now, Celeste. You must be joking. Do I look like I'm joking? This isn't some fantasy I made up. It happened. You remember when you went full-time at work, right? Back when Bowen started doing all the drop-offs and pickups at the kindergarten? That's when it started. I thought you two were just chatting in passing. It started like that. But you know, when you're around someone enough, things evolve. We got closer. I tested the waters, and he didn't hesitate. Honestly, he fell into it so fast it was almost sad. And you're proud of this? I'm just being honest. He needed someone who saw him, who had time. You were always busy, always tired, always working. I was there, simple as that. You really think that justifies it? I'm not here to justify anything. I'm here to tell you the facts so we can move forward like adults. Wow, that's all you have to say? I'm not one to scream and throw things, Gia. Doesn't mean I'm not feeling something, I just don't show it like that. So you're totally calm while your husband cheats on you with someone you thought was a friend? No, I'm thinking, processing, and realizing how sad all this really is, for you especially. What's that supposed to mean? You're so excited to parade Bowen around like some prize you won, but do you even know who you just took? He's charming, smart, he treats me well. He treated me well too, at first. Until things stopped being convenient for him. Until I had goals, ambitions, things that didn't revolve around him. It sounds like you're bitter because I've got what you couldn't keep. No, Gia, I'm not bitter, I'm relieved. Excuse me? You've just freed me. I was bending myself backwards trying to hold a marriage together with a man who clearly had one foot out the door. Now I don't have to anymore. So what, you're just gonna hand him over? If he's willing to throw away our life for a few stolen afternoons, then yeah, let him go. You can have him. Wow. But let me ask you something. What about your husband? Oh, him? Please. He makes $35,000 a year and can't even change a light bulb without Googling it. I've been done for a while. Bowen was just the opportunity I needed. So you're trading one man in for another. Do you ever stop to think what kind of pattern that creates? Oh, please, don't get all righteous on me. I upgraded. End of story. Bowen's got time, money, and drive. He's a freelancer now. You knew that, right? That flexibility, it worked perfectly for us. So while I was working, you two were... Every afternoon you stayed late at the office, we were meeting up, making memories, falling in love. Right. I can see the wheels turning in your head, Celeste, trying to stay composed, but inside, you're breaking. It's okay, you can cry if you want. No, I won't give you that. Why not? You lost, I won. It's simple math. Funny, you really think you won something. But what you don't see is, now you're stuck with the same man who couldn't stay loyal for even 5 minutes. What happens when he gets bored of you, too? That won't happen. It will. Because men like Bowen don't stop looking. They just trade up, or what they think is up. Eventually, you'll just be another version of me. You're seriously pathetic. Maybe, but I know who I am. Do you? All right, enough. Let's not drag this out. Bowen's made his choice. You make yours. We can talk about divorce arrangements soon. I'll pay whatever compensation you want. Just don't try to cling to what's already broken. I'm not clinging to anything. You can have the broken pieces. I'm walking away with my dignity. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Gia, so the divorce is finalized on my end. Oh, that was quicker than I expected. I've also been granted full custody of the child. Oh, that's totally fine with me. I'm planning to have Bowen's baby anyway. Wait, seriously? Yeah. And I'll give you credit. You didn't put up a fight with the divorce. Good girl. Thanks, I guess. I finalized mine this morning too, by the way. My husband didn't resist either. He just said, give me alimony and custody of the kid and I'll sign the papers. And I was like, if that's all it takes, I'll gladly divorce you. One less headache. But are you sure about all this? About what? About him. He's not exactly what I'd call high spec, you know? Oh, here we go again. Still stuck on that? Look, I don't know what your definition of high spec is, but that ex-husband of yours, the one making $35,000 a year, honestly, I think he had more going for him than Bowen. Really? Then hey, he's all yours. Take him. That's not what I meant. But whatever, if you're happy with your choice, then it's not really my place to judge. I mean, I'm divorced now too. I don't have the right to comment. Exactly. It's pretty pathetic when ex-wives start meddling in the lives of people who are in love. Let's not cling to the past like some tragic leftover. Okay, it's not a good look. Anyway, I've got some packing to do, so I'll leave you to it. Packing? You're moving? Yeah, I got a spot in the company apartment. Luckily, my kid won't have to transfer schools. Oh, I see. Makes sense, since the place you're living in now is under Bowen's name, right? Actually, it's under mine. Wait, what? Why? My uncle owns the building. I was renting the apartment through him from the beginning. You're kidding? Nope. And since my father is absolutely furious about everything that's happened, there's no way I'd transfer the lease to Bowen. He's not stepping foot in this apartment again. Wow, I didn't know it was like that. So yeah, Bowen's going to have to move in with you pretty soon. About that. The place I've been living in is under my ex-husband's name, so I'm actually the one who has to move out. Oh, I see. Well, in that case, you two can go find a new place together. Rent a place is a fresh start and whatever works. No big deal. With Bowen, we can probably get any place we want. No need to worry, right? All right then, I'll take my leave. Okay. Bye-bye, loser ex-wife. Don't trip on your regrets on the way out. Celeste, long time no see. I've got something amazing to tell you today. Come on, don't ignore me. Celeste, hello. What do you want? Honestly, I'm just surprised you had the guts to message me. That's bold, even for you. Oh, relax. I'm not here to fight or anything. I just wanted to share some good news. This won't take long. Fine, go ahead. Okay, ready for it? Bowen and I got married. We made it official this morning. I see. Congratulations. If that's all, then... Wait, don't go yet. There's one more thing. One huge thing. All right, what now? I'm pregnant. Yes, really. Bowen and I are having a baby. You're not serious. Of course I am. I mean, why wouldn't I be? With a husband like Bowen, smart, charming, ambitious, passing on those genes is the only logical choice. Right. This means I'm now living the dream, a luxury life married to a man who earns $240,000 a year. I mean, finally. I'm out of that broke girl phase for good. Wait, did you say $240,000? Yep, that's his annual income. Crazy, right? Who knew freelancing could pay that well? Compared to your ex with his sad little $35,000 salary, I've seriously upgraded. Hold on. He told you he made $20,000? Yeah, when I asked about income, he said $20,000. So, you know, $20,000 a month times 12 is $240,000 a year. Simple math. Oh, no. Wait, are you telling me... Yeah, he meant $20,000 a year, not monthly. What? He's only been freelancing for less than 2 years. No client base, no stable contracts. That's a beginner's income. Actually, since he started seeing you and slacking off at work, his income's probably dropped even lower. This year, he might not even break $10,000. No, that's not possible. What about the alimony? The $100,000 he paid us? There's no way a guy like that just had that kind of money lying around.
Oh, he paid it all right. Every last cent.
How?
Let's see. According to the lawyer, he drained his entire savings from before you even met. Used what was left of his severance and paychecks, and the rest? Loans. He's in debt now. Deep, probably.
Debt? As in actual, real-life debt?
Mm-hmm. How much? I don't know. But I do know there's next to nothing left in his bank account. You might want to double check before you start shopping for that baby crib.
No way. So I destroyed someone's marriage for this? I left everything behind just to end up with some low-spec, broke man-child?
Sounds like it.
You know what? Maybe I should just cut my losses. Divorce him now, go back to my ex, and...
Oh, didn't you hear? Your ex-husband remarried. Not long ago, actually.
What?
Yep, he called me personally. He's with a woman he met through work. Turns out she's the CEO of one of his company's client firms. Smart, independent, financially secure.
You're lying. You have to be lying.
Sorry, but it's the truth. He looked happy, too, genuinely happy. Guess he landed himself a better deal.
Why is this happening? He gets a powerful wife and a fresh start, and I'm stuck with a man who can't even afford a car? I thought I was upgrading. I deserved an upgrade.
Well, you're the one who confused annual income with monthly. That miscalculation is on you.
Shut up.
Anyway, I should go. I've got a flight to catch.
Flight? Where are you going?
We're moving. My son's starting elementary school soon, and we've decided to go back to the countryside. My company has a branch office there, so they're transferring me.
What? So you're just disappearing?
Pretty much. There's no reason for us to stay in touch now, is there?
Wait, please, just wait a second.
I'll be blocking you after this. Take care of yourself, celebrity wife. I still can't believe it, honestly. Of all the reasons someone would throw their life away, Gia really thought she struck gold. Because she mistook my ex-husband's annual income for his monthly income. I mean, how does that even happen? She must have seen a number like 20,000 and assumed he was bringing that in every month, not once a year. That's not a misunderstanding, that's a full-blown delusion. At first, yeah, it stung. I'd invested years of my life into that marriage. To lose it over something that shallow and stupid, it felt insulting. But then as the dust settled and I started thinking about everything with a clear head, it hit me. I dodged a massive, emotionally draining, financially devastating bullet. See, what Gia didn't know, what I didn't even fully realize until after the divorce, was that my ex had already started spiraling long before she entered the picture. The man quit his job without saying a word to me, just up and left. Not even a heads up or a, hey, I'm thinking of changing careers. Nothing. I only found out when I got a call from his employer looking for final paperwork. He came home like it was any other day and acted like quitting your job in this economy was no big deal. As for his grand plan to work freelance, that was another joke. I had to basically yell at him to even try. I told him point blank, start contributing or get out. He fumbled around for months and in the end managed to scrape together a measly $20,000 over the whole year. That's less than minimum wage in some places, and I was supposed to keep supporting him? Yeah, no thanks. So when Gia swooped in, all smiles and fake lashes, thinking she'd hit the jackpot, I let her have him. She thought she was winning some wealthy, mysterious freelancer living off passive income or some nonsense. Meanwhile, she was signing up for a lifetime of debt, stress, and disappointment. Be my guest. They didn't divorce, surprisingly. I guess they figured sticking together was easier than facing the embarrassment of admitting that they were wrong, but they were not happy, far from it. Turns out my ex-husband has a mountain of debt. And Gia, who thought she was cashing in, suddenly found herself drowning alongside him. They couldn't afford a decent place, so they moved into this rundown apartment that honestly looks like it should have been condemned 5 years ago. Peeling paint, broken fixtures, neighbors that keep their doors locked tight. It's not exactly the dream life she had in mind. They both work multiple jobs now, constantly switching shifts, covering for each other's breakdowns. No vacations, no weekends, no breathing room, just clock in, clock out, survive. And because neither of them can turn to their parents, Gia burned those bridges and his family was done with him years ago. They're completely alone in their misery. Best part? They hate each other now. Word got around that the constant money stress turned them against each other fast. The screaming matches were almost nightly. At first, the neighbors tried to ignore it, but then it got louder, uglier. Personal attacks, accusations, crying, slamming doors, broken dishes. Eventually, someone called the police, then someone else. It became a pattern. It all came to a head last month when the landlord issued a formal eviction notice. The building had had enough. Too many complaints, too many disturbances. They were told to leave, no negotiation. So now they're couch surfing, from what I heard. A friend here, a relative there, burning through goodwill faster than they can find new places to stay. Nobody wants to deal with the chaos. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
OMG, Liv, you will not believe what just happened. Guess who just spilled their entire matcha latte all over their brand new designer bag? It was so tragic. The horror, the stains.
Skylar, what do you want? I'm actually having a nice afternoon for once.
Rude. I just wanted to share my trauma. A Girl Scout event, you know. Anyway, then, get this. The super cute barista totally winked at me while he was cleaning up the matcha massacre. Maybe it was a sign. What do you think? Soulmate alert?
Skylar, please, I really don't have time for your romantic mishaps right now. Was there something you actually needed?
Ouch, cold as ice, as always. Fine, be boring. But you're missing out on some serious potential boyfriend intel. He had, like, the cutest little man bun. Anyway, speaking of potential, I got wind of a potential development in your romantic life. You know, one with a sparkly surprise.
Skylar, if this is about... Oh, just drop it. I wasn't trying to make a big announcement.
Make a big announcement? Honestly, a rock that size practically screams its own press release. So spill, when did perfect Caleb finally pop the question? Was it some over-the-top predictable thing, hot air balloons, singing waiters?
It was private and it was perfect for us. Can you just be normal for once? I just got engaged this morning and I'd appreciate it if my own sister could offer something other than sarcasm.
Normal? Where's the fun in that? Besides, I am being supportive. I'm just thoroughly investigating all the angles. Speaking of angles, have you considered Caleb's extracurricular activities?
Don't even go there, Skylar. If you're trying to imply something...
Imply? Who, me? Never. I just happened to have a little chat with someone who seems to think your fiancé has a very inclusive definition of the one. Maybe you should keep your eyes peeled, sis. You never know who might be admiring your new accessory. Toodles, enjoy the pre-wedding glow. It might be fleeting.
Who did you talk to, Skylar? What are you trying to pull?
Oh, just a friendly face. Someone who knows Caleb intimately. They had some interesting insights into his character. Things you might not be aware of in your blissful little bubble.
I trust Caleb more than I trust you, that's for sure. You've always tried to undermine anything good that's happened to me. Why would this time be any different?
Ouch, again, you wound me. I'm just looking out for you, Liv. You're always so naive. Falling headfirst into these things. Maybe a little reality check is what you need. From someone who, you know, has your best interests at heart in their own special way.
Your special way usually involves making me miserable. Just leave Caleb and me alone.
Can't make any promises. Some things are just too juicy to ignore. And wouldn't it be tragic if you walked down the aisle completely oblivious? Just saying. Think about it. Toodles again. This matcha stain isn't going to stress clean itself. Morning, Liv. Hope you slept well. I know I sure didn't. You wouldn't believe who I spent the entire night with.
Skylar, I don't know who you were with last night, and I don't care.
Oh, I think you will care once you find out who it was. Remember me saying I had a friend of a friend who had some insights about Caleb? Well, surprise, it was me.
You? You were the one spreading rumors about my fiancé?
Not rumors, darling. Observations. I had a little reconnaissance mission. And let's just say Caleb is far more receptive than you think, especially to someone who really gets him, like me.
You slept with him? Last night, the night after he proposed to me. You are truly depraved.
Depraved? Oh, dramatic much? We just have a connection, Caleb and I, a real one. Last night just solidified it. He sees a side of me that you're too busy planning your perfect little life to even notice. And my insights? Totally accurate. You barely know him. You're doing this to hurt me because you've always been jealous. Hurt you? Oh, maybe a little. But I'm also being honest. Caleb and it just happened. One thing led to another. He's surprisingly uninhibited. My observations from yesterday were based on first-hand experience. I don't believe you. You're a liar and a manipulator. You know what I was doing last night? I was out to dinner with Caleb. A lovely romantic dinner to celebrate our engagement. He was with me all night. Oh, honey, you poor thing. You're in denial. I get it. It's hard to face the truth that your perfect little world might be crumbling. But trust me, Liv, Caleb was definitely with me. He was very convincing. Convincing you of what? Your own warped fantasy? He was with me, Skylar. We made plans for the wedding. We talked about our future. See, coping mechanisms. It's okay. It'll sink in eventually. But last night, that was real. The connection we have, real. You're just not ready to admit that your fiancé might have found someone more exciting. More exciting than the woman he just proposed to? You actually believe that? Let's just say I have first-hand knowledge of his preferences, and they align surprisingly well with mine. You'll see, Liv. Eventually you'll see. But in the meantime, enjoy your denial. It can be quite comforting. This conversation is over. Skylar, just stay away from Caleb. Can't make any promises. Some connections are just too strong to ignore. Toodles, sleep tight. You might need it.
Caleb, we need to talk. Now.
Liv? Hey, what's wrong? You sound upset. Everything okay?
No, Caleb, everything is not okay. My sister Skylar has been saying some truly awful things.
Skylar, what has she done now? I got a couple of weird texts from her earlier, but I just ignored them. Something about hoping I had a good night's sleep. It was strange.
She's claiming the two of you, that you were together last night, all night.
What? Liv, that's insane. That's absolutely not true. I was with you all night. We had that amazing dinner. We came back to your place. I was with you.
That's what I know, Caleb. That's what I experienced. But she's so insistent. She's acting like she knows something I don't. She even implied she had some kind of connection with you.
A connection with Skylar? Liv, I barely know your sister. We've exchanged a few polite hellos at family gatherings. That's it. This is completely out of left field. What would make her say something like that?
That's what I need you to tell me. Is there anything at all that could have given her that impression? Have you spoken to her privately? Have you, I don't know, done anything that she could have misinterpreted?
Liv, look at me. Well, you can't, but you know me. I love you. I proposed to you yesterday. The thought of being with anyone else, especially your sister, is... honestly, it's repulsive. I haven't done anything. I haven't said anything. This has to be some kind of twisted game on her part. You know how Skylar can be.
I do know how Skylar can be, but she sounded so certain. She even mentioned a man bun. She said he had a man bun. You don't have a man bun, Caleb. You've never had a man bun.
A man bun? What the hell is going on? Liv, you know I've never grown my hair out like that. This is getting weirder and weirder.
That's not the only thing. She also mentioned a certain familiarity. Like she knew you better than I did. Caleb, is there anything you're not telling me? Anything at all?
Liv, there is something. Something I haven't told you. It's a bit complicated, and honestly, I was waiting for the right time to bring it up.
What is it? Caleb, you're scaring me.
I have a twin brother. His name is Jake. We're identical.
A twin brother? You have a twin brother and you never told me?
It's a long story. We haven't been close for years. He's had some issues. He's not the most reliable person. He actually just reappeared in my life a few weeks ago after being out of the country for a while. In fact, I haven't even told him about you, Liv. He doesn't even know your name.
Jake. His name is Jake. And he looks exactly like you?
Exactly. We're identical. Liv, are you thinking...
The man bun, the familiarity. Caleb, do you think Skylar might have encountered Jake, mistaken him for you?
It's the only thing that makes any sense. He's been staying nearby. He's been trying to reconnect. Oh, Liv, I'm so sorry. I had no idea this could happen.
So, Skylar thinks she was with you, but it might have been Jake?
It has to be. He's always been a bit of a opportunist. If he thought he could... I don't even want to think about it. Liv, I swear to you, I was with you last night. It was me. It'll always be me. Hey there, had a blast last night. You leaving that old guy behind was the right move.
Caleb, you have no idea how good it feels to hear you say that. He was so predictable. You're so much more exciting. Last night was incredible.
You're incredible. Seriously, I knew the moment I saw you there was something special. Way more special than...
Than her. Thank you for choosing me. I know it couldn't have been easy.
Her? There is no her. There's only you. You're the one I spent last night with. You're the one I want to be with.
Oh, Caleb, you're so sweet. But Olivia, it must have been hard to,
Olivia who? Look, last night was about us. Just us. Don't worry about anyone else.
Okay, you're right. It's us now. That's all that matters. So what are we going to do now about,
Don't worry about any We're together now. That's the only thing that matters. You and me.
Oh, Caleb, that's all I've ever wanted to hear. So when can I see you again? I can't wait.
How about tonight? I was thinking we could celebrate our new beginning, just the two of us.
Perfect. I'll clear my schedule. Anything for you. So did you, tell her yet?
Tell who? There's no one to tell. There's only you.
You're so brave. I admire that. Leave her for me. It's a huge step.
You're worth it. Every single bit of it. You're the only girl in the world for me. You know that, right?
Oh, Caleb, you don't know how much that means to me. I knew we had something special. I just knew it.
So about tonight, I was thinking we should make things official. Take the next step.
Official? What do you mean?
I mean, marriage. Let's just do it. Why wait? We know what we want. We're good together. Let's just tie the knot.
Marriage? Wow, that's fast. But yes, I want to marry you, Caleb.
That's my girl. Now there's just one little thing. Paperwork. To protect us both.
Paperwork? Like what?
A prenup, just standard stuff, what's mine is mine, what's yours is yours, just to keep things clean and simple, especially since you're leaving your previous situation.
Oh, a prenup. Okay, well that makes sense. You being you, protecting yourself. I understand.
Exactly. Smart thinking, right? Especially with how things can sometimes go. I'll have my lawyer draw something up, just a formality.
Okay, Caleb, whatever you think is best. I trust you. I can't wait to be your wife.
And I can't wait for you to be mine. Tonight, we celebrate. And then, our future begins. Get ready for a whole new life, baby. A much better one.
I am ready. More than ready. Thank you, Caleb, for everything.
Anything for you. Remember that. You're my everything now.
Olivia, you need to tell me what the hell is going on. I woke up this morning next to some guy who looked exactly like Caleb, said he was Caleb. We got married last night as Caleb, but his driver's license says his name is Jake Miller. What kind of sick joke is this? Was Caleb lying to me this whole time? Morning, sis. Quite the rude awakening, wouldn't you say?
Rude awakening? Olivia, I married a complete stranger who looks exactly like your fiancé. He said he was Caleb. He told me he said he was leaving you for me. What the hell is happening? Oh, honey, you really fell for it, didn't you? You thought Caleb, my Caleb, the one who actually loves me, would suddenly decide to marry you in some secret ceremony? But it was him. He knew things. He was so convincing. But then the license, Jake Miller. Who is Jake Miller? Was Caleb using a fake name? Not exactly a fake name, more like the name of his identical twin brother. Meet Jake Miller, the charming but utterly reprehensible twin Caleb never really talks about. The one with the suspiciously convenient reappearance and, I'm guessing, a distinct lack of morals. Twin brother? Caleb has a twin brother? He never said a word. So, the man I married was Caleb's brother pretending to be him? Bingo. You managed to snag a Miller twin, Skylar, just not the right one. He played you. But the wedding, the vows, he said he loved me. All exchanged with the wrong guy. Did your whirlwind romance include a chat about the lovely little prenuptial agreement Jake insisted on? The one designed to financially cripple whoever initiates the divorce? A prenup. Oh, God. Oh, yes. Enjoy your impressive, ill-conceived marriage to the wrong twin, Skylar. Maybe you two can bond over your mutual talent for making spectacularly bad decisions. As for Caleb and me, we're going to continue planning our very real wedding without you. Toodles, hope your honeymoon with Jake is enlightening.
Caleb, you slimy bastard, you set me up! Set you up? I have no idea what you're talking about, Jake. Unless, did you finally meet my fiancé? I heard you two hit it off. Got married even? Don't play innocent with me! That woman! Skylar! She wasn't your fiancé. She was some loud, pushy mess. I never knew your fiancé had a twin sister. I married the wrong damn one. Oh dear, you married Skylar? Our Skylar? Well, congratulations, brother. You always did have a knack for making interesting choices. Interesting? My life is ruined. I signed a prenup with her. She's probably got 2 nickels to rub together. I thought your girl was supposed to be loaded, sophisticated. Olivia is loaded and sophisticated. You just married her sister, my less discerning sister-in-law. You knew it was her, and you let me go through with it. You wanted me to end up with that. Now, Jake, let's not get dramatic. I had no idea you were planning on impersonating me, let alone marrying anyone. You slithered back into town with your usual harebrained schemes. This whole mess is entirely your own doing. But she was acting like she knew me, like we had this big passionate thing. I thought she was just really forward. Skylar? Forward? Groundbreaking. Look, Jake, you jumped into this blindly, assuming any woman who looked remotely like me and was available was my wealthy fiancé. You didn't bother to do even the slightest bit of checking. You think this is funny, don't you? You're laughing at me. Well, Jake, I won't lie. There is a certain comedic irony to the situation. You tried to steal my fiancé thinking she was some easy mark, and you ended up shackled to our delightfully persistent sister-in-law. Serves you right, wouldn't you say? She's probably going to bleed me dry. That prenup is a disaster. A prenup you insisted on, I recall. Perhaps you should have vetted your target more thoroughly. You know, done a little digging beyond the superficial resemblance. You could have warned me. You could have said something. Warn you? About what? Your own spectacularly flawed plan? Besides, I didn't even know you'd met Skylar, let alone that you two were playing some bizarre game of mistaken identity and shotgun wedding. This isn't over, Caleb. You're going to regret this. Regret what, Jake? My happiness? My upcoming wedding to the woman I actually love? The fact that you're now legally bound to someone who will likely make your life as chaotic as you've always made mine? I think I'll manage. Maybe this will finally teach you a lesson about, well, a lot of things, but mostly about not impersonating your infinitely more stable and discerning twin brother. Good luck with the marriage, Jake. You're going to need it.
Well, life certainly took a bizarre turn, didn't it? Caleb and I eventually had our beautiful drama-free wedding, a stark contrast to the chaotic union of Skylar and Jake. Their marriage, predictably, was a disaster. The prenup Jake so smugly insisted on became his gilded cage. Skylar, equally stubborn and unwilling to be seen as the loser, refused to initiate a divorce that would leave her penniless. They were trapped, two people who never truly saw each other, bound by their own greed and foolishness. They became a cautionary tale, a reminder that chasing after illusions and trying to steal happiness rarely ends well. As for me, I finally got my happily ever after with the right twin, of course. And sometimes, when things get too quiet, I can't help but smirk a little, remembering Skylar's spectacular miscalculation.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.